and there was something about him I trusted. Sort of wisdom.
Is all this his idea? His clan?
No, sir. Assassins and Templars have been at war for thousands of years. All over the world. The natives of this new world had a philosophy like our creed, for as long as they've been here. And when Europeans arrived, our groups sort of matched up. Cultures and religions and languages keep folks divided. But there's something in the Assassin's Creed that crosses all that. Promise for life and liberty.
Sounds a bit like Nassau, no?
Close, but not quite. Here we are. Take that stone you discovered from the Mayan Stela and put it there. That's one. Couple dozen more and you're in.
And what will this effort gain me?
Respect for a start. From the men and women you put in danger here. And if that ain't enough, there's a treasure behind that door. Something many centuries old. I reckon if you made the effort to find every last one of those, it'd be worth your while.
So are you sailing back to Nassau?
When I have another contract there, right? This is my home for now.
Grappling hooks away! Next to the prize! Check those royals! There she blows! The white whale! Fresh meat! All in the stunts!
Unlash the harpoons.
I see him. Rope secure, Captain. Hold tight, lads. Good hit, Captain. Ah, yes. Run, stop it, sir. The tail's coming. He's turning the sea red. The beast is hurt. Pull on the rope! Anyone hear that? Steady, man! Here we go! He's gonna sink us! There he is! Starboard bow! Rope secure, Captain! Steady now, lads! The beast is hurt! That tail's coming! Ah, yes! He's turning the sea red! Stop running low on harpoon, sir! Stay sharp, lads! Hold fast! Steady, men! Hang on, we're off! Crowd on every inch! Awaiting your mark! Fire! Incoming fire! Firing! Fire! lads!
Time's up! Let's get moving! Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
We are Sally Brown.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Row, boys, row.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown.
On your mark, Captain! Fire! Royal, take a shot! Right there, sir! Fire! We're making to hit him, sir! Fire! I don't like him out! You're all dead men! Blues up! Eat her sticks! Reef the foreman! As much sails!
I roll and go.
Oh, where am I to go? Anybody know where am I to go?
I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go?
Incoming ship! Guns out! Think she's a cutter! Colours are English! They're all raised, sir! Captain, they're too strong! Awaiting order! Ready to fire! Put a shot right through there! That'll wipe them out! Fire! Shot right there, sir! Fire! We're ready, sir! Get on the ring! Beacons right there, come in! Fire! Wait for me! Fire! Straight on! Fire! Landed a hit, sir! Work fire! Fire! Flight grapples, sir! Die! Rip it to the land, sir, on your mark! Give me some speed! Hey, look! The blue smoke's man! Bring him in, you fuck! Keep this up! Boys! The yards off the wind! Mainmast! Proud on every inch of stuff!
I dreamed a dream the other night. Lowlands, lowlands away, John. My love, she came dressed all in white.
Cancel that dock, my trumps! Starboard! Some sort of cargo there, sir!
Get the mains free!
Loose the mains, half sails!
Larboard! Floating booty there for the taking, sir!
Clue up! Clue up! Bring it all, sails! Gammon tight!
To sea!
Opia? Oh, easy, milady. Just thought you might like some help.
Why? What is your real motive?
Your name was on a map. You may have sold it to a nest of Templars in error. We all make mistakes.
Typical. Twist a Templar blade to our back to play saber to our face.
Look, I'll level with you, lass. I'm also looking for a key. I figure I help you. You let me keep the key if it turns up. Right. You're offended. I'll go.
We will challenge you to a hunting contest. Gather more skins than us, and you win.
Easy. Let's go.
That was just luck.
That's not fair.
This is very motivating. What makes you believe you can beat us? You will never win! You will never win! We're persistent, but I will always be faster. It's obvious hunting is not in your blood. What makes you believe you can beat us? The White Jaguar. A fine catch. You have more than proven yourself. We accept your help.
With what?
Look,
Frigate. Why? Is there anything out there but fish?
no. Those are your Templars. You have a ship and a paleface, vessel and passport. Meet us at Gran Cayman to help us investigate.
in Roman times, held together with the boy. And wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay. Nothing in the galleys, nothing in the hole. Skippers running with a bag of gold. And wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay. Oh, for Nestle sprang a lead. Here I pour out in the street. And wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay. We cut our way round Scalby Nest when the wind's back round to west or west. Wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay. Into the armor and up to toe. Up you
Ease off the wind!
up the bow. Wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay. Wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay.
Press on and trim sharp to the wind! And short sail! Get off the squall!
Trim off the wind, my boys! Ease on!
Falling in! Get off the wind!
Blew up tops! Douse those men!
Opia, and how are we today?
Surprised! We did not think you would keep your word. Tell us, why do you expect to find your magic key here?
It holds an irresistible attraction to Templars, if that is who bought these ships.
We don't know what the Templars could want here. These people lead simple fishing lives.
Or perhaps not so simple. I'll go and have a mingle and see what we can find out.
Not among his most faithful sons. He shall be cursed who spanks his meekest man. To a man for what turn a blind eye to all himself. Find his way to what?
Made a fortune.
I did. This is exactly why they call me the King of Fishermen.
Who calls you that?
Oh, don't be jealous.
Jealous? I'm not jealous.
Under the man.
Old catch? You must have made a fortune.
I did. But you know, this is exactly why they call me the King of Fishermen.
Who calls you that?
Oh, don't be jealous.
Jealous? I'm not jealous.
I'll show you the bill of sale if you like. Senorita Marquez's right-hand man, Vargas, signed it himself. She's using his home as her headquarters. I even met her there when I delivered the fish.
You see, Alvin is practically nobility now.
A noble fisherman, indeed. I know you.
Is he a tumbler? Someone's round. Singular fella. Father and
Come round, boys. They had not been ahead an hour, but scarce a pour. Return when the drums came sounding up the street. Were you successful?
Kept overhearing this name. Marquez. Friend of yours?
Her name matches that of the man who destroyed our village. We fought and lost, but the leader did not live to enjoy his victory.
You think this woman is related?
If she is...
The bill of sale we stole gives the address of a man in her employ. Vargas.
I saw... I know where it is.
Let's pay the bait boy a visit. Find out what he knows.
Follow us. You must try to understand what it is at stake.
I've got some idea.
No, it's more than your key. There are those who say that Aino are already extinct. We will never be extinguished. Our fight continues. Here it is. The home of Vargas. Hide. We'll use the element of surprise to our advantage. Conceal yourself. Right there. Take position. You must... Hola!
State your business.
I hope for an audience with Señorita Marquez. Chase him!
Got to lay off the wee too much of the laird's liquor. What?
He's getting away! Hurry! After him! Don't let him get away!
Lady, before you, sir! Fire! Lady, before you, sir! Fire! Yay! Come on, Beto, Ramos, Captain! Race fast! Look at the hitter! Fire! I don't want to hurt! Fire! Take a shot! Right there, sir! Fire! Look, Captain!
We did the land of the ship intact. He drowns! Los Marquez!
Pretty one's mine, Jack!
We've got him! Board his ships! Board him! And let him talk! What are you waiting for? Board him!
Out with it, lie. Where's Marquez? Why is she here?
She's already left for Juventude. Find her there if you must. Her army will teach you a lesson.
Juventud is the island of our enemies. If Lucia Marquez has gone there, it is certain we are her target.
How many enemies do you have?
When you're hunted, it sometimes seems that every stranger is an enemy. On Juventud, we have been at truce since the death of the first Marquez, but this woman could reignite our dispute if her price is high enough.
Can't have that.
I take this ship. Meet me there if you still want your key.
Let's have a song then.
You young sailor, then listen to me.
Lay aloft and loose
Here's
men!
the song of the fish in the sea, and it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows, we're all together, boys, blow ye wind westward, blow ye wind, oh! Jolly southwester, boys, steady keel.
Go, full sail!
Steam.
Wholehearty, lads! Furl those men!
Down west, old ship that ever did sail, sailed on a herring on a windy day, and we're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day that we get
Toast the
on.
gallants and royals!
See what the bell.
Furl! Furl all! Captain's at the helm.
Unfurl mains, let's move! Ground it all on!
As I rolled out one morning, I met a lady fair. Timmy, hey! Ring a jigga jigga ha ha! Good morning, ladies all. Away you roll and roll up. Timmy, hey! Ring a jigga jigga ha ha! Good morning, ladies all. The first time that I saw her, away you roll and roll up. The first time that I saw her, that saucy gal of mine. Hey, hey, ring a jigga jigga ha ha. Good morning, ladies all. Away you roll and roll up. Hey, hey, ring a jigga jigga ha ha. Good morning, ladies all. But when she found that I was skin away.
Toast the royals at top!
Enemy making
Loose main sail! Loose all, let's move! Brace yourself! Brace! Cruiser, eat her stick!
ready to fire!
Fire!
The whole place is on fire! It's a stop!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Take the shots up! No quarter! Have them all
Grab
to
them to
me!
that dude! I'm not desperate!
We have looted some... We're going to hit them! Get the mainsails into the wind!
Where am I to
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
I roll and
Grease the topsails and gallants!
where am I to go?
Full for all you're worth! Dalton himself!
It has been a lifetime since we were here. This jungle is still thick with vines and trickery. Marquez will use this to her advantage.
But we know she's here. She doesn't expect us.
We must find her, draw her out, and put a final end to her.
Let's see where this lad goes.
I know she's here. Lucia Marquez, I can feel.
She must be hiding. Let's take some action she can't ignore.
Eliminate this man. Use a powder keg! Use a powder keg! More are coming! Corner her! Make her fight alone!
¡Es mío! ¡Puedo darle!
Behind you!
¡Que no os vea venir!
Look up! Help me!
No. I cannot die at the ends of the Taino. My father saw such potential in these islands. Gold, industry, freedom. All of it squandered. You have not a clue how to use it. He could have brought you wealth.
You believe we wasted freedom of living freely? You die a prisoner of your Templar Moors.
Let's not argue with a dead woman. Here's my prize. It's Rona, right?
Kenway! Looking for trouble, I assume?
So you haven't lost your charm.
And you're still boozy as a swill tub. What do you want?
I've come to warn you. Your life's in danger.
Aren't you the crafty one? Whatever gets it away.
Possibly I had a hand in selling a sensitive document to one of those Templar chaps you're so fond of.
Congratulations, your mission was a success.
How can I make amends?
You sober enough for target practice?
Anything for a lady.
Help me kill these men! They'll come from the back! You're finished! I'm hurt!
Aquí está!
But more than enough powder to take care of them. Use a keg. Right, a powder keg over there. I'll take care of this one. Blast a keg. Keg where they'll least expect it. Use a keg. Coming from the left. Fire a snapper at that keg! Right, a powder keg over there. Take a keg. Set a trap. So, is this your new persona? Sir Edward of Havana rescues damsels in distress.
And does it suit me, Mopsy?
Better than your old personality. Really, Edward, why are you here?
Yes. Well, there's a key. Most likely in the pocket of your Templar suitor. I need it.
Really? And why don't you want this key for myself?
Rona, I know you're no stranger to a man's boots, but the suit this key unlocks won't fit you.
I'll tell you what. If I think of a chore that requires the help of an especially simple fellow, I'll let you know.
Have you reconsidered my offer, Rona?
Yes, as I'm indisposed, and my sense of duty runs deeper than my pride, there's a situation I hope you can investigate.
Go on.
Mind, I said investigate a situation, not create one.
Yes, Mum. And what is it?
A rash of thefts and mischief. Seems too convenient it started at the same time as these bureau attacks. Could you see what you can find out round the market?
A boozy swill tab like me? Are you sure? I won't let you down.
It would be hard to get much lower than this.
Los rateros se arremolinan como mosquitos. Si fuera más joven, los aplastaría como los insectos que son.
¡Al ladrón!
Mantente bien atenta y vigila tu bolso.
¿Ha perdido la razón? Malum, malum.
No quiero saber cómo acaba.
¡Soy una amenaza! ¡Yo no tengo nada que ver!
No quiero saber cómo acaba esta historia.
¡Cielo santo! ¡Lo han liquidado!
Pobre alma.
Ha muerto hace poco.
¿Cómo te va, amigo?
Singular. Un poco. Parece un poco peligroso. Loco.
¡Vuelve y pelea como un hombre!
What'd you find out?
Managed to nab a pickpocket. Slyboots had a map. Something about storehouses and gunpowder.
I did some research too. It's clear as day. The whole operation's run by that Templar scoundrel Hilary Flint.
That's the same name from the map.
He's using pickpockets to run an arms race.
Against who?
Me.
He's in the lead, I take it.
Yes, but with your map, we can destroy his weapon stores to catch up.
Let's waste no time.
Ha perdido ese esquiste. Con estos precios prácticamente los estoy regalando. Ha perdido ese
¡Idiota! ¿Creías que no te veríamos?
Pienso quedarme aquí a mirar cómo acaba esto. ¡Maldita sea! Hora de volver como antes.
Supongo que todo forma parte.
¡Voy a a hundir la cabeza. Es el mismísimo vicealmirante de los 7 mares. Dentro de poco. Es usted un canalla.
¡Es mío! ¡Puedo darle!
¡Vuelve aquí! ¡Maldita sea!
¡Disparad si tenéis ocasión! ¡Puedo disparar! ¡Puedo darle! ¡Lo tengo encañonado! ¡Perdemos terreno! ¡No me mira! ¡No nos engañarás con eso! ¡Objetivo a la vista! ¿Crees que puedes despistarnos? ¡Idiota! ¿Creías que no te veríamos? ¡Lo tengo encañonado!
Si la limpieza es sinónimo de santidad, no soy una virgen.
¡Con diversión!
Gracias que ninguno de vosotros tenga un ápice de sentido común.
Lo siento, no está en la lista. Todo un atleta. ¡Márchate! Me temo que no está invitado. Loco como una cabra. Todo un atleta.
¡Ya lo has oído! ¡Lo tengo a tiro!
¡Amigo mío, te tengo encañonado!
¡Lo tengo justo en la mira! ¡Eso ni lo sueñes, canalla!
¡Ya lo veo allí!
Blanco claro.
¡No te escaparás!
¡Por ahí va el barco!
Siempre me pillan en el intento.
Edward, we've reduced that Templar cad Flint to a fraction of his power. The only thing standing between you and your key now is Flint himself.
You have an approach in mind?
I'll engage him in combat, and you circle around carefully and, well, you know the rest.
Suddenly squeamish, Rona. Can't quite bring yourself to kill him.
Of course not. I just don't want you to feel like I'm telling you what to do.
I think that injury must have left you with a touch of fever.
Can we go now?
Let's.
Oh, he won't be hard to find. Cheeky bastard. Strutting about like the cock of the walk.
Admit it, Rona. Deep down, you like the walk of that cock.
I can arrange to have you in Thumbikins if Floggin's too kind, anyway.
What I missed the most is the fox hunt. Of course, there's plenty of other game to be found.
I'll distract him. You Hey, Flint! Ha! Not much of a shot, are you, Flint? Ah, that's right. Retreat! I like a man who knows his place.
¡Punto de mira! ¡Lo he encontrado! ¡Inténtalo!
¿Has venido bastante?
Blanco claro.
¡Enemigo a tiro! ¡Enemigo a tiro, señor!
Hey, Flint! Ha! Not much of a shot, are you, Flint?
¡Tengo línea de tiro!
I should. After you knew long.
¡Seguidlo, chicos! ¡Justo en la mira! ¡Línea de tiro! ¡A tiro! ¡Lo veo perfectamente! ¡Tengo a tiro! ¡Puedo hacerlo! Creo que puedo darle. ¡Es hora de acabar contigo! ¡Es mío! ¡No escapará!
Hey, Flint! Ha! Not much of a shot, are you, Flint? I should, after so long.
knew we would end in fire. But I always thought our positions would be reversed. I should have died happier, knowing there was one less assassin in the world. What a pity. We could never fight together on the correct side of things.
Would, you two like a moment alone?
No. It's too late. Take it. His charm's all used up. Let the memory of him be locked away for good.
Captain! Let's catch some wind, lads!
Ship that ever did sail, sailed on an Irish on a windy day, and we're waiting. For day, wait for day, wait for day to begin.
Hold there, Captain! Look back!
As much sail as you can!
I know she's a good sailor! Now prove it, my trump!
What do you want, Englishman?
Edward Canway. I'm here to warn you of danger. And I'm Welsh.
You all look the same to me. Why should I need your warning? My life is all danger.
I may have brought it on you.
This means you owe me. As it happens, I could use a man to help free some of my friends.
Slaves, you mean?
Brothers. Warriors. The hope of the Maroon.
Doesn't sound like my business, mate.
All I need is for you to mingle with your countrymen. Listen to hints for where my friends are held.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
dismissed without pay for drunkenness.
All that did was sport the man thought. No, Sam. No, definitely no.
Towards the warehouse. Right, the warehouse.
Whatever for? I don't know. Make an example of, or something. Well, what do you do? Does he need to do anything? Sometimes he's off. Hey, now isn't that just the truth?
He's off!
Look over. See it for me.
Walls and ears.
Are we followed? We must warn the others. All
You got the information I need, mate.
No! I've heard of your kind. Assassin! Don't hurt me!
All I want to know is where this slave is. Do you know of anyone being held? Especially...
Please! Let me live! My wife and children!
Come on, then! Out with it!
Look near the windmill.
See? Was that so hard?
Found your men.
And I found where his brothers are kept. Help me release them.
No, mate. I've settled my debt. Meddling with slaves is none of my affair. I doubt there's even a Templar behind it all.
All affairs of freedom are assassins' affairs. What is your price?
What?
A man without principle must be moved by coin. How much do you need?
There is a key I'm looking for. Belongs to a set I've been stripping off Templars.
The Templar keys? I thought they'd been destroyed.
I'm not the only one who knows about them then.
If we find it, it's yours.
You have a deal. Let's go get your friends.
The drunks and whores you call friends might help you now.
No pillar!
What's this? Only survivor? Thank you.
Hurry, to my bureau.
Clearly mad.
He's over there! At last!
Go to the bureau.
I would not bear that out here.
Oh, you scum!
You must sacrifice Conquer. There will be vengeance.
I've a clear shot! Keep it.
Thanks.
Meet me at the bureau.
Where to next?
That's enough work for one night. Or do you grow fond of it?
That's it, no Templar. What about the key?
The Templar did not show himself. You will have your key next time.
No, Anto, there is no next time.
When you discover your conscience, or admit how badly you want the key, there will be a next time. You return. Have you brought your conscience?
I want my key.
Patience is a virtue.
Expecting company.
You may have your key sooner than you think. Help us defend the Bureau. The men we freed will help. too quiet. I do not trust it. There will be more of them. Thin them out before the next wave. Attack!
Oh, how awful! A lasting kill!
It's black! Hack it black! Don't lose sight of him!
Retreat! Get out of the way from the north! You killed so many. This will be simple.
Like a man!
Run! The more of them you kill now, the less effective they will be in the next wave.
Stop! After
Edward, I am glad you showed up when you did. I'm sorry I have no key to give you, but...
No, the key can wait. Whoever did this, I want to teach them a lesson.
The Templar's name is Kenneth Abraham. He's part of an ongoing war with the Maroons. But we have held strong and will not be defeated. Let me devise a plan. I have a plan, but it won't be easy. Abraham is well connected and his pockets are deep. But we have located a man in his inner circle. We will tail him until he reveals our target.
Let me bring him to his end.
Here he comes now.
Look at him! Is that not quality?
Sir, there's a night for a ball.
There's a night to celebrate impending victory.
Our numbers are many. They will not stand a chance.
Pity to not be invited to see us celebrate before our victory.
Quite.
Officers, may I join you?
Evening.
The more the merrier. I've just come from the barracks. I'm quite certain the new weapons shipments will end our maroon problem once and for all.
Plan. That is the plan. You think they'll be exploded? Most likely. They always do somehow, but this time it won't matter. Now, excuse me, I have a private matter to attend before I make my entrance. And
we will see you there.
commander be in attendance tonight?
Yes, I was just speaking with him. He is here somewhere.
The Pratt was right under our noses the whole time.
If we can even identify him.
All yours.
Drinking, gambling, all you want.
My father fought Coromandel. One of the few to live to tell the tale.
How could you?
Is he all the warriors?
Behind good old brew. I spit at his name.
And his brother.
But our war will be different. Time will take this land. Our communities. It'll be over in an afternoon.
It won't behave like an ordinary soldier.
You really have to put us out to work.
That's supposed to be
See you coming from miles away there, dude.
Surely our superior weapons give us the upper hand.
That maybe. Still, I say, you hear that horn, you're in trouble.
Hunter, how many years have we fought? Your men in the mountains with no weapons to speak of, and my army resplendent. And yet you live, and I die.
You lack the conviction to win.
Stop it! Let me out!
Raise the alarm! I am no threat!
Attack his flank! Master's a mistake! Surround the bastard!
This isn't the wild. You should...
Thanks. Kenway, isn't it? I'm with you.
the new Libertalia, eh? Stinks the same as every other squat I've robbed this past year.
Oi, oi. Why the long face? You falling in love?
With your blouse. You're welcome to Nassau, gents. Everyone is that does their fair share.
Fair share? What is this, a fucking monastery?
We was led to believe that Nassau was a place where men did as they pleased.
Safe keeping others from doing the same. Aye.
Captain Thatch, as I live and breathe. What is this magnificent muzzle you've cultivated, eh?
Why fly a black flag when a black beard will do? What brings you two gents this far north?
The word is, Cuban governor himself is fixing to receive a mess of gold from a nearby fort. Until then, it's just sitting there, itching to be took.
Governor Torres himself, eh? Sounds promising.
Welcome to Nassau, Captain Vane. Mr. Rackham.
Now, where can a man find a bit rough? Do you know what I mean?
Travers?
What tide brings you? You dress the part of an assassin, yet I don't know your face.
Name's Kenway. I'm here to warn you of a threat to your bureau.
Yes, I have noticed some suspicious men lurking about. I believe they work for a noted Templar called Upton. Could you eliminate him for me?
Oh, I may be persuaded. For a price. You wouldn't happen to know anything about a Templar key, would you?
I'm sure you may find it among Upton's men. If I'll tell you where they are.
You've got yourself a deal.
Is he a Templar? I'll return half the purchase price. Anything to delight you, my friend. Why, any
You're making to be vicious. Aye, I got.
Wanted the goods transported to his residence instead.
But why? What's he gonna do with them?
I don't know.
Rat?
own smuggling operation.
I know. If value's what you seek, travel no further than I know. It sounds ridiculous, but a job's a job.
I suppose you're right. On me. Hold. Smuggling from a smuggling company.
Whoever thinks about words.
Oh, not me, certainly. But say, smuggler.
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 You're right. It does have a kind of a funny ring to it. Smuggler!
Here, wait, mate. Maybe we shouldn't be saying it quite so.
On account of it being smuggling?
Right.
Right.
The others be waiting for us when we get there.
Yes. This should be easy.
So we move the goods, then we go to the inn.
Oh, we should be so lucky.
Oh, look, there they are.
Hello.
Keep them busy.
I can drink and gamble all you want, but don't forget to please the first name.
Stop! I am Upton Travers, Bureau Leader.
What? Is Vance your...
My blood brother. We work together. And those were not Templars that you killed. They were my workers.
Don't blame me. Your brother ordered it.
Does he mean to usurp me?
I don't know, mate. I'm only after a Templar key.
A what? Please. I need for you to tell me everything.
And why should I trust you?
Meet me at the Bureau, and I will show you.
Oh, bother.
My lovesick idiot of a brother has misled you.
Start from the start, mate. Recently, our trade introduced us to a formidable woman, Jing Lang, a pirate from the farthest seas of the Orient.
Intriguing.
She and Vance quickly became inseparable.
Any reason he should have thought your men were spies?
Well, there is the treasure.
Oh?
A pirate sold us a map. We each kept half. Come, I will meet him now. If you follow with discretion, you may hear it for yourself. Follow me at a distance. If anyone sees you, tell them you are my bodyguard. There are thieves about who would stop at nothing to secure either half of the map. Right there.
Good day, my brother.
Good day, brother. If I may still call you that.
Why? What else would you call me?
Stranger, perhaps? I barely knew you. And if the whispers around town are to be believed, you would have me gone and done away.
Upton, come. You know better than to give them gossip. They're always too small. Local tongues turn everything to sentimental comedy.
It's domestic tragedy I'm trying to avoid.
Well said, brother. No stronger bonds of family, except business. Goodness knows we have more than enough of that between us as well.
It's true, brother. That is very true. And what a business it is. I'm sure neither of us would ever do anything to upset the balance.
Why? Now tell me. Brought it
It? My half of the map?
all the map.
The map to the treasure, to our legacy.
That very one. I have mine. Where is yours?
Vance, you know I feel we must protect that treasure with utmost caution.
On the contrary, that map is our protection. Its treasure, our freedom.
All the more reason to keep it buried. Safe.
But have you no imagination? Can you not imagine the luxurious life that awaits us once we unearth its bounty?
I really don't think that...
Travers estate and plantation. No more smuggling. No more organising men. No shipments. No risk. Why not begin now?
Vance, are you sure your future will unfold so easily?
What do you mean? What are you implying?
I am not implying, I am merely asking. Do you really imagine Jean as the lady of the house? Mistress of servants, brood mother?
Or should I not imagine? You question her love, her fitness?
Of course not. But knowing her as you do, you must appreciate that she is a woman of action. She needs the sea, challenge. How will she adapt to a quiet, domestic life?
Jing is none of your concern.
Vance, do you intend to marry her?
Of course.
It pains me to tell you, but I do not believe she will consent to it.
Oh! What gives you such insight? Hey, my brother.
Good day, brother. If I may still call you that.
Why? What else would you call me?
Stranger, perhaps? I barely knew you anymore. And if the whispers around town are to be believed, you would have me gone and done away.
Upton, come. You know better than to give it to gossip. Ness always too small. Local tongues turn everything to sentimental comedy.
It's domestic tragedy I'm trying to avoid.
Well said, brother. No stronger bonds than family, except business. Goodness knows we have more than enough of that between us as well.
That is true, brother. That is very true. And what a business it is. I'm sure neither of us would ever do anything to upset the balance.
Why? Now tell me. Brought it.
It? My half of the map?
The map. Of course the map.
The map to the treasure, to our legacy.
That very one. I have mine. Where is yours?
Vance, you know I feel we must protect that treasure with utmost caution.
On the contrary, that map is our protection. Its treasure, our freedom.
All the more reason to keep it buried. Safely.
But have you no imagination? Can you not imagine the luxurious life that awaits us once we unearth its bounty?
I really don't think...
Travers estate and plantations. No more smuggling. No more organising men. No shipments. No risk. Why not begin now?
Vance, are you sure your future will unfold so easily?
What do you mean? What do you imply?
I am not demanding. I'm merely asking. Do you really imagine Jean as the lady of the house? Mistress of servants, brood mother?
Should I not imagine?
Of course not. But knowing her as you do, you must appreciate that she is a woman of action. She needs the sea, challenge. How will she adapt to a quiet, domestic life?
Jing is none of your concern.
Vance, do you intend to marry her?
Of course.
It pains me to tell you, but I do not believe she will consent to it.
Oh? And what gives you such insight into her heart?
In addition to her nature, I simply do not believe she is exactly what she says she is.
Jealous.
Jealous? No.
Yes!
I only worry for your safety.
You always had to be the favoured child, the golden boy. Can't stand it that you would give a right to me. Give you a second glance.
day, brother. If I may still call you that.
Why? What else would you call me?
Stranger, perhaps? I barely know you anymore. And if the whispers around town are to be believed, you would have me gone and done away with.
Upton, come. You know better than to give it to gossip. Nest's always too small. Local tongues turn everything to sentimental comedy.
It's domestic tragedy I'm trying to avoid.
Well said, brother. No stronger bonds than family, except business. Goodness knows we have more than enough of that between us as well.
That is true, brother. That is very true. And what a business it is. I'm sure neither of us would ever do anything to upset the balance.
Quite. Now tell me. You brought it?
It? My half of the map, you mean?
The map. Of course the map.
The map to the treasure. To our nation.
That very one. I have mine. Where is yours?
Vance, you know I feel we must protect that treasure with the utmost caution.
On the contrary, that map is our protection. Its treasure, our freedom.
All the more reason to keep it buried. Safe.
I have you no imagination. Can you not imagine the luxurious life that awaits us once we unearth its bounty?
That's what Pearson was saying too.
I really do think
Travers Estate Plantation. No more smuggling. No more organising men. No shipments. No risk. Why not begin now?
Advance. Are you sure your future will unfold so easily?
What do you mean? What do you imply?
I am not implying, I am merely asking. Do you really imagine Jim as the lady of the house? Mistress of servants,
Should I not imagine? You question her love?
Of course not. But knowing her as you do, you must appreciate that she is a woman of action. She needs the sea, challenge. How will she adapt to a quiet, domestic life?
Jing is none of your concern.
Vance, do you intend to marry her?
Of course.
It pains me to tell you, but I do not believe she will consent to it.
Oh? What gives you such insight into her heart?
In addition to her nature, I simply do not believe she is exactly what she says she is. Jealous? Jealous? No.
Yes!
I only worry for your sake.
You always had to be the favourite child, the golden boy. Can't stand it that you would give her eye to me. I can't even give you a second glance.
I have no only concern.
I'll tell you this. I will have. Kill you if I must. I will have your half of the map. Then the world will see which brother has more honour. I'll bid you good day.
You have the map.
Not yet. Not yet.
What am I to tell my order? You know we can't leave until I have it.
I'm taking care of it. Give me time.
More time? Your loyalty makes you soft. I think you're not man enough to see it through.
My flower, it is all but done. I'm tired of it. In moments, Upton's life will be over. That... My flower, it is all but done. I've hired a man. In moments, Upton's life will be over, and the map will be ours.
You hired a man. In your scriptures, did Cain hire a man? No, Cain was a man. Come to the field, he said to Abel, and he did it himself. He did not require a third man to carry the axe.
We did not have so many witnesses as we do in their time. Trust me, he's doing it now.
Right this moment?
Nothing can save him now.
Edward?
I believe I just saved your life, mate.
Pence. He said he would kill me. I thought it was bluster. He is my brother. Despite what you told me, I thought it meant something.
You're safe for now. But perhaps a trip away from Nassau would do you some good. Good God, man, what's happened to you?
I cannot go on anymore. My brother? A traitor? That woman? Templar? I have no family. No wife of my own. What is the point of living? Let them kill me.
You don't know what you're saying, mate. Let's get you someplace safe.
What's the point?
The point is, I want my key. So I need you alive. I need your information, so I need you sober.
You are my best friend. Come here, I'll kill you! What are you looking at?
Hey, you there with a sour face. What was that you said about my mom?
I said she's a lovely woman, inside and out.
Oh, and how would you?
I thought everyone knew. That's right, I said it.
I'll fix that move. So Stokes talking about noise. Pound up the meal! And another! Come on! And another!
Come on, mate. Let's go.
No!
Just go as straight as you can.
Church! In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy... Mate, the Father, the Son, and the Holy... What's the third one again?
Let's just keep it moving, yeah?
The Father, the Son, and the Let's Keep It Moving. No, that's not it.
What does it matter?
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. Nothing in this sour life does. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving.
I was reared in the best brothel of Valentino.
Who are these
Just go as straight as you can.
Babies.
Abdul, mate, no. Guards. There are guards nearby.
Piss off!
They won't stand for this.
I said piss off! Oh, I need a piss. Oh, that's much I don't want to be like a child, Edward.
It's all right, mate.
Help me not be like a child.
You just need the drink to wear off. Are you safe here?
Safety is an illusion. But yes, I have friends here I can hide.
Good.
What you must think of me? Have I said anything embarrassing?
No, mate. You sound quite the scholar.
Betrayal makes one philosophical, don't it? Imagine a Templar, my brother, to marry a Templar.
I doubt it'll come to that.
I'm so afraid for him. Oh, please help keep him safe.
Sober up, mate. We'll finish this in the morning.
You're a forever friend, Kenway.
You're looking better than last we met.
As I sobered up, I began to see it more clearly. Jing has led my brother astray and must be killed. Vance has also betrayed me. As an assassin, his treachery must be punished by death.
So either way, one of them has the Templar key. You're obviously distraught. Let me take care of it.
I will tell you where to find them.
It takes one to know one. Jin Lang, as I live and breathe.
I told him not to hire you! You traitor! I will not meet the same fate!
Imagine the Queen of Pirates, Jin Lang, defeated for a fake map. I have been arrogant.
Really?
Yes,
I stole the real one, both halves. My husband has it.
Your husband?
Better man than these fools.
You there! He's... Oh, fling your brisket! Break his defense!
Nugget of your time, my friend. The men do sorely lack a place to do their wenching and debauching. With a little coin encouragement, I could have the old place Bristol fashion and a flow of rum fit to obliterate a good tar proper like. You done an old salt proud, Captain. Been making it worth your while too. Long been both carefully, I think.
Have you a moment for an old salt? I'll not play duck and drake with you, Captain. I need coin to build a little emporium. I'd be ever obliged. And a local shop would bring in many a useful ware for you as repayment.
A good captain. He takes care of his men, yes? The sailors are un peu dissatisfied that there are no women of comfort here. I know just where to find them, but we need to build them a home.
been thinking, Captain. Why not build ourselves a grand old bonfire by the beach? The lads would be of better cheer if they had such a spot to let loose. You savvy?
Still doesn't quite feel like home.
Most welcome, mon ami. Good day, sir.
Ahoy players, friends, pirates. Welcome aboard your new improved multiplayer adventure. It's pirates, it's the West Indies, it's the massive competitive multiplayer game you know and love, but oh, it's so very much more. Our developers have been working hard below deck to bring you this dangerous, exciting new cast of outlaws. And little known fact, mateys, nearly half of all piracy in ye olde 18th century was committed where? On land. We have a brilliant new set of maps from across the Caribbean for you to discover. Now, we're not going to make you walk the plank and swim with the shark straight out of the dock. Our Wolfpack mode introduces 8 fearsome preceptors for you to challenge in co-op with your crew. Finally, I'm so excited about this, we're giving you a game lab. Yes, you heard me, a game lab. Make your own simulations, set your own rules, challenge your friends. Your mode could even be famous one day. We can't wait to see your creations. Your trainer will be along shortly to help you get started. So, what are you waiting for? Get some friends and get fighting! Arr!
Welcome to the latest gaming experience from Abstergo Entertainment. We have designed our game session is about to start.
Welcome to the Animus training program. We've built this world for you to sharpen your strategies as hunter and prey. You'll have to assume both of these roles during your experience. In this simulation, you will embody a deadly pirate fighting their way through a city full of villains. Are you ready for your first kills? First and foremost, you need to leave this dead end. Climb and jump to cross the square and reach the plantation. Great. Your first victim is stalking this area. Locate him with your compass and draw first blood. You're close. Your target's heart is beating. Can you hear it? It says, kill him. Oh, nice move. But this was an easy target. Your actual prey will defend their lives fiercely. The next one is spending his loot at the tavern. I guess you know the way.
Civilian killed.
You killed an innocent. This makes you vulnerable to other assassins. Be careful. You should avoid it at all costs. They were neither your target nor your pursuer. You killed a civilian. This makes you vulnerable, so pay more attention. Wait. Your target can see you. Be discreet. Do not climb or run. You will be detected. You do not want to kill innocents. So first, lock your target. No, it's not this one. No, it's not this one. It's him. Don't hurry. With the lock, you can follow him. Get close silently, then assassinate him. Well done. Remember to be discreet when your prey can see you, or they may surprise you and stun you. Soon the city will be scattered with corpses. One should not meddle with pirates. Do not run. Your target can see you. You have raised his suspicions. He's hidden amongst lookalikes. Throw the money bomb at their feet to reveal him. You missed the group. Have you been at the grog? Anyway, try again. Nice shot. Your target is the only one not moving. Kill him. Can you feel the thrill of being a relentless assassin? Assassination is only one part of the job. You will also be hunted. So let's see if you're able to survive. And one more thing. In this situation, you can't kill your pursuers. The hunter becomes the prey. It's time to keep a low profile. Find a group and hide amongst the crowd. Great, but it's not enough to mislead your aggressors. Use a disguise before they can see you. Good. Now keep calm and hold your breath. Your aggressor has been lured. Stun him now. Too late. If you wait too long to stun your aggressor, he may kill you. Be more reactive next time. The hunter becomes the prey. It is time to keep a low profile. Find a group and hide amongst the crowd. Great, but it's not enough to mislead your aggressors. Use a disguise before they can see you. Good. Now keep calm and hold your breath. Your aggressor has been lured. Stun him now. Well done. But do not stay here. More pursuers may have seen you, and your victim may come back for revenge. Run through this door to lose potential aggressors. The door closed behind you. This gives you more time to react. There are too many assassins here to stun them all. You have to act discreetly. Blend into the crowd, reach the docks, and leave this city. What are you doing? If you try to pass among your pursuers without being hidden, they will find and kill you. You have been revealed here. Let's try the other dock. Good. You can let go of the controls. The crowd will take you. They are close. Keep calm. Look at these fools. You've killed a bunch of pirates and evaded their friends. Congratulations. You perfectly completed this simulation and mastered the basics of being both hunter and prey. Keep all of this training in mind. Always watch your back, even when you're about to kill, and you may survive. Good luck.
For game sessions. To identify your target, then kill them.
I'll let the boys patch it up.
Civilian killed. You have been stunned.
Yes!
Civilian killed.